Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel that you can join the membership. Just click on the join above and you get 2 free craft alongs live a month, and you get a 25% discount in the shop. There's also Sweet Pea Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. And there's even more, but you just have to look at the links below to find out. This is the flip through board. So we're doing our flip through Frosted Forest. This kit is Frosted Forest, and it's by Ink and Page Journals. And you can get them, all their kits on Etsy. I'm on a Ink and Page submersion tour. I love their kits so much. I've done several in a row. It's very affordable. And you get so much with each kit, especially if you get the add-on, which is usually only a couple bucks more, and you're usually spending less than $10. They're having sales all the time, and you can have a wonderful journal in it very inexpensively. So like I said, this is Frosted Forest. This is our finished journal. I put some ephemera around the edge, some trim around the edge, and this is not it is 3 separate strands of 3 different things, but they're all kind of mishmashed together on in a ball, and you can get it on Temu for, I think it's $4 and something for this ginormous roll, and it consists of eyelash trim, some like fuzzy yarn stuff that's got these fuzzy little parts, and then this gold comb trim. And so that's what I put around the front of this. This is raised up. If you watched the video number 5 on making the cover, you'll know we ran a little bit over, I think, but we got the whole thing done. There's a piece of chipboard under here that raises it up, and that makes it easy to put this around. If you didn't want to put this around, it makes it stand up from the backing paper a little bit. And then the side is the same as the backing paper on the front, and then this is the same paper on the back. I decided not to put the water fountain picture on the back and just leave the image that was there. Okay, so back to the beginning. I also put the little words cut out from up here, or up here, with chipboard behind, and 2 little wooden snowflakes that came already painted white from Temu. I like to tell you where I get stuff so you can get it too if you want. I've also got some natural snowflakes that are made out of wood from there as well, that you can paint whatever color you want, but I decided why I paint white when I can buy white. So you open the journal and you've got this nice snowy winter scene, Frosted Forest scene. Then you've got the first page of the first signature, has a beautiful winter moth and a snow fox, and I put the word snowflake here because I've decided his name is Snowflake, and it has a snowflake next to it. This page is a stacked pocket where the top card goes all the way down, I believe. Well, it doesn't stop at the first pocket, that's for sure. I just didn't have a long enough card, I think. And then right here is a little tiny card made as a belly band with a little card that goes in and out. This side, I've also used, I just put it away too, and I don't know why, the lace, paper lace behind it, and I use that behind all the words in the journal. And it says Dreaming of Snow. You lift it up and there's your writing area, and then your bunny rabbit. I love that picture. Okay, next page is a side tuck pocket with an envelope in it with a snowflake that matches these snowflakes. You know me, I like to make it look nice, matchy matchy. And then a pocket made out of the paper lace with a bunch of ephemera stuck inside. There's a key, oops, and an upside down bouquet of flowers. On this side is a double flip with the picture split between the two to make it look continuous, or to make it a continuous image. And then when you open these, it's the same thing on the back. It's the continuous image from one page with writing area. And then you've got writing area on this one as well. This is pretty with the pine cones. This is a Christmas tree belly band. I fussy cut out the tree and put it on as a belly band. And look at that card. Isn't that beautiful? So put that card back in there. It was funny, I was showing my friends this journal yesterday and I forgot I had made it a belly band. I thought I had made it a tuck. And I was trying to take the card out the top. On this side is the hidden pocket. So you take this out and here's our hidden pocket. Giant card with a waterfall. On this side is a CD cover with a snowflake charm. And then this card comes out. Sure it does. What did I do? Stick it in the glue? Here we go. It's coming. There we go. I did. I think it has a little bit of glue right there. And it's a lantern. And then there's writing space on the back. Yeah, it's not that snug. Then magnets, of course. And then we have our picture of our owl. And then we have a circle pocket with a rose in the center and two little tags. On this side is an up tuck. And it says a winter dream. And we've got two snowflakes here. We've got these two winter elves as cards, which I think are really pretty. You kind of slid one over from the other a little bit so you knew there was two. There's a male and a female. On this side is a belly band that looks like birch trees. And we've got this beautiful card. And it says a key to winter's heart. And you take the card out this way because of it. Or if you want the words to go this way, you could put it in this way, but then the flowers are upside down. Then you flip it over and there's a tuck on the back with another one of those beautiful cards. So I just put the card in and out from the inside, which is a little odd, but on this side is a single flip out, and we have our winter moth, which is beautiful, and a charm that I put on the corner of it. That's a snowflake, of course. I have a whole bag of them. And then a tag made into a pocket and two tags inside. And then look at all this writing space that you have here. This is a page that you just look at. Isn't it pretty? Second signature. Another snowflake next to the word memories. This is the writing signature. I put in the papers that I had left. I used every single page and every single piece of ephemera that I had from the kit in this journal, so I'm very proud of myself for that. With this card, in fact, this is a scrap that I used. And I made a bookmark from scraps. Then I used white typing paper for the writing paper, and I didn't do anything to it. I didn't stamp it or anything. And then there's a page from the kit. Then there's some more writing paper, and then a page from the kit. Now I used 9 pages of typing paper, and there's 1, 2, 3 pages from the kit, not including the front. 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 times 12 is 36 minus 2. So that's 34 surfaces that you can write on in this journal section. Then we have signature number 3. And it's got his moth, its moth as well. And our basket with our pine cones and our snowflake like on the first page of each signature. Then we open it up, and I like this. This is a double flip down. This is an envelope that I left open, and then I have it as a flip down. You have writing area here. There's a little belly band made from a key. It has a little teeny tiny tag behind it. There's a pocket here with a card. Then this whole thing folds down to a writing area like so. This side has a diagonal pocket with a ginormous card, and there's a pocket on the back made out of the paper lace with this beautiful candle card in there. I really like the cards and the tags in here in this kit. Once you get past the corner, getting caught on the first couple little crisscrosses, then it'll slide right back in. And I used some of that same edging that I did on the cover on that pocket. And then there's writing area behind. And here's another snowflake charm, which means something happens. And this snowflake image comes out. Place to write. On the back, and there's some ephemera on here, and it says an icy wonderland. I thought that went with the snowflake, and of course a magnet holds it over. On this side you have a plastic or an acetate pocket with some ephemera on it, and a round card, which I think is in the glue. It looks like it is. There we go. And this circle is the cutout from here. Writing area on the back. I can see at the bottom where the glue is. You can barely see it on the acetate with a pattern paper. The only time you really see the glue on the acetate is with black paper. And then you've got a nice writing area here. There's a lot of writing area in this journal if you want to use it as such. Of course, you guys know I'm not a journaler. I just make them, so I never write in mine. This is a belly band with that trim on it, and it's got a great big card behind that you have to kind of wiggle to get it out. Oops, I think I've got it in there for good. No, maybe not. I wonder if this got stuck in the glue in the bottom. Anyway, there's a something stuck back here. Now will it come out? There we go. It's really snug. I may have to trim it down a little bit. There's your writing area. There's the back with the belly band and a tag and a writing card. Seems like the glue was kind of wet right here and it's stuck at the bottom. So we'll put that back in. Yeah, I may still trim a little bit off the top of this card before I put it back in. On this center of the second signature, I have a whole bunch of cards in here to put a gusseted pocket, and I had to fill it up. You guys know I don't really like those very well. This gusseted pocket is attached a little differently. I took the gusset and wrapped it around the edge of the paper instead of putting it on the front of the paper, and it makes it a little less open, but not a whole lot. And then once you move all the cards, you see the piece of ephemera Christmas tree that I put in the center, and this is silvery glow and then shining, and I thought that applied to the Christmas tree very nicely. So let's see if I can get out. So you can't really spread them out or they fall out, but basically that was the idea, was to spread them out like that. Writing page. This is a flip up page. It flips up into this writing area, continues down into this writing area. It says Moments Frozen in Time, which I thought was appropriate for when you write on there. This is a double belly band. Take this card out and you can see the belly band, the second belly band with the second card. On this side is another stacked pocket, but it's a different kind. Give me your little tag. And the pockets only go as deep as the depth of the pocket, so that I went 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. So that's how deep the pockets are. And I put some cards in here. Why? I must have got glue happy with these, because this one's stuck too. And this comes out. And so I put a male and a female on here too. It really bugs me that it's stuck in there. It's stuck good too. And then on the back is a deer. Then we have our Winter Wonderland image. That's a continuation from the image on the front. You can tell if you look at this part right here. And then we have our back cover. So that's it for Winter Forest, or Frosted Forest. And like I said, it's a kit by Ink and Page. And you can get it now. If you join their mailing list, they send 50% out coupons regularly. And Ink and Page also has free projects every month that you can follow along, and you get free papers every week with the new part of the project that she publishes. The videos are free on YouTube, the papers are free, and so you can also do those projects instead along with purchasing a kit. So I think that's a nice bonus, but I would get some of the kits too because they're really, really nice. The Wraithwood Forest series, the Christmas ones, the regular ones, the scary ones for Halloween, they're all great. So we will probably see more Wraithwood, either Village Wood or Town journals in the future. This one is Frosted Forest. Okay, so that's it for the flip through, and I will see you guys in the next series of videos, which I actually is going to be my design team project for Sunflowers and Doors. And I can't remember the name of the kit I used, but you'll know. We're going to make a folio with it, I believe. And we'll have some fun with that. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.